Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the KITZUR SHABBOS. We're in the laws of schita, of squeezing liquids out of begadim, out of clothing and material and the like. Al kain kishenishbechu, ez the mashkim al hamapa aprus al shulchan. If any liquid spilled on the tablecloth that is spread out on the table, v'roitza ligra oisam bechaf, and you would like to remove the liquid that is there with your hand, oy besakin, or a knife, l'nakos hamap, in order to clean off the map, clean off the tablecloth. Maybe chaf over here means a spoon or a knife. However you want to remove the water that is yeshli zahir, you have to be very careful. Do not move them around with too much strength, because if you do, even though you might not be aware of it, and you're certainly not doing it intentionally, you're going to end up pressing down on the water, and you'll transgress the prohibition of schita, of squeezing the liquid out of this cloth material. Rather, what should you do? Whatever liquid is on the top of the tablecloth and can be removed easily, that you could remove. The rest of the stuff, you have to just let it sit in the tablecloth for the duration of Shabbos. Not only are we talking about a kind of a liquid that can clean, like we mentioned yesterday, that if the mashkim itself, the liquid, is something that's clear and therefore could end up cleaning and making it better, even if it's going to go li'ibud, you're going to get wasted at the end, still you could be transgressing a prohibition of the Torah. Even other liquids. Let's say that it was grape juice that's spilled on a tablecloth. What tablecloth doesn't have grape juice spilled on it on a Shabbos? Yesh lizar shelo yigarem bakayach. There are those who say that you also have to be careful not to draw them out and push them around with strength. I feel even if they're going to go li'ibud, they're not going to be used anymore, because that would also be a problem of schita in this case. So, however you slice it, says the KITZUR SHABBOS, you must always be aware and on guard to make sure that what you're doing just to clean off or to remove liquid doesn't end up causing you to be over on an Issur Torah of schita. He speaks here in a paragraph about the dilemma that many mothers find themselves on and fathers find themselves on Shabbos, when they need to clean the dirty child. They need to clean a baby, either from it went to the bathroom in its diaper, or because it got dirt and filth all over it. And there's a very big machlekes. He doesn't speak out the machlekes so clearly, but there is a very big machlekes, an argument amongst the poskim of whether or not you're allowed to use the baby wipes or not. The baby wipes themselves have liquid in them, and therefore if you would be wiping your child with them, so chances are you're going to end up doing schita, because you're going to be squeezing out the liquid that is in there. So there are many that hold that a person is not allowed to use those kind of pre-moistened wipes, the baby wipes and the like, or even for the adults who have such wipes that they use would be an issue, because it's almost inevitable that you're going to get to a place of schita. And therefore those that are machmir, that are strict in that, they would hold that you need to use water and wipe the baby down, or they have these spray bottles where you can wipe the baby down, and then with your tissue or that is dry, you can wipe the baby clean in that way. There are other people that I know that they used to press out the liquids from the wipes before Shabbos, and that way there was no real liquid that was in there, and that way you could use the wipes, whatever moisture was left in there, you could still use them. However, there is a whole other side in the poskim that hold that since that it's not very, very liquidy, these wipes, it's the moisture there just to help to clean. So when you are wiping the child clean, so you're not really going to transgress the prohibition of schita, especially if you'll be a little bit aware and careful not to press down too hard. And there are many poskim who allow for the wipes to be used just the way that they are. This is the way that we were makabel from my Rabbeim. They can be used just the way that they are, and you don't have to worry about an Issur prohibition of schita. So really, it's a shaila that you should ask to your Rebbe, to your local Orthodox rabbi, what exactly is the shita, what is his opinion, what does he hold, what does he do in his own house, and what does he suggest that you do in your house as well. Have a wonderful day.